YouTube? Welcome back. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. What we're going to be working on is putting on some 2008 to 2015 Evo 10 hood struts. This is pretty cool. I've always wanted these. I actually have them on my MR2 Spider. I've had on many cars in the past. Some older models or maybe less luxury models of cars don't come with these. So when you go to open up the hood, you pop up the hood, and I'll show you what you have to do.
First things first, you pop the hood like that.
And then what do you have to do? You have to come over here on these older cars, and you want to show off your nice engine bay because you're 4B11T.
So you want to show off your engine bay, but you have to lift it up with one arm, and then you have to put this stick here. You know, that's not the coolest thing ever. I mean, sometimes I see them with like brooms and whatnot. Hey, you could always do that broom. But to be honest, it'd be cool if it just went up by itself. Especially if you like to work on the engine bay quite a bit, like I do. I always like to tinker on my cars, clean them and whatnot. I usually clean the engine bay just as much as I clean the actual car. So that being said, I'm going to make my car engine bay more aesthetic in this video. I'm also going to show you how to install those.
So there
struts.
they are. These are the struts. Soki Tech is what this brand is. They're hood dampening or hood damper struts for Evo 10 all. So I mean that's all of them. So in this kit, runs you about 80 American US dollars. Euros probably 50 or 60 euros. And then for, I don't know, other Canadian dollars, probably like 100 Canadian dollars. Roughly in that area. They're not too expensive, but roughly $100-ish in that area. What I'm going to do is go ahead and open these up and see what's in the kit because I haven't seen what's in there yet. So let's go ahead and open them up and we'll do it.
Okay, so in the kit you get instructions, which is cool. This is going to be pretty darn easy. I assume this is probably going to be a 2 on the difficulty. Yeah, probably 2. I mean, there's nothing really difficult on this. Probably a 2. You get the struts. You get the brackets. So these are the brackets where they mount in. You get 4 washers, 2, I assume 10 millimeters that are painted black, which is cool. And then these must be some kind of keeper right here, probably for.
So I've removed. This is a 10 millimeter and this is a 12 millimeter. The 10 millimeters from right here, and the 12 millimeters from right there. Those are the 2 I've removed. Let's go ahead and move on to the mounting brackets. Okay, ta-da! So, what it is there's a 12 millimeter. I pulled the 12 millimeter, put it back on. Then there is a little latch that says right on it. I put the right one up here. And then this one says left on it. So it's kind of cross from these, but you can actually just look on how this fits. So you're gonna want this right here to sit flush like this. That's all it is. So whether there's a right or left sticker, it doesn't really matter, but you just want that to sit flush like that, which is what I did. So I mounted that first. Then I just popped the strut side, so the black strut side, they're all gas struts. I put that side on the top and I just popped it on. Then while this one is down, this is a 10 millimeter bolt. I used 2 of the washers supplied. It really didn't show anything to do with these lock nuts. I mean, you could have used this probably for up here, I assume, but I'm okay with not using those. And then I used the 2 washers right there with that 10 millimeter, that black. I think that looks good instead of using the OEM red right there. I don't know, I might go back with the red. Anyways, I slid that on and then I compressed. Let me show you real quick here. Here's a strut. You can compress it. You gotta put some effort, but it'll go down. So there it goes. Ready, set, and down. So you gotta push some effort on it and it'll compress. Once you have it compressed, then you can slide that on. And I slid it on, popped it on, and now that hood should work. So the one does hold it up. Yeah, there we go. But it doesn't go up as easy. See right here? If you get a second one, look. Oh man. So if you get a second one, yeah, it'll want to go down. So we'll do the other one. We'll go ahead and install the other one. But oh my gosh, I love these. That's so cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's boss, dude. That's awesome. Okay, so on this side, again, 12 millimeter right here. I removed it and put it on. You have to use, so I use this socket, but to put it on, to tighten it, you have to use an open-ended crescent wrench. Like that. And then you just tighten that all the way up. Get it flush. On this one, again, I did a 10 millimeter right here, and then that one just fits right on there. I used the 2 washers supplied in the kit. Now I'm just doing righty-tighty, and that just literally sits super flush, OEM-esque. I'm gonna set the camera down real quick here. And then I'm gonna hold this straight. just for that last little bit so it gets tight on there. You don't have to go crazy tight on it. Now, this is kind of interesting, but for this part of the foam strut, I had to take a razor blade. I don't know how they got this on here. I don't know how they clipped that on there. But what I did is I just cut this right here, like that, and then it just peeled it apart. Pulled that off. Now, this is what I did last time, is I went and clicked this right here, and I just popped it on like that. And then see how there's like a little bit where it doesn't, you can't get it on it. You have to, I mean, you really got to push and compress it a little bit. Just like that. And then it's fully on there. And that's it. So that's the second one on there. Yeah, I removed the little things that said right and left. I recommend doing those too. But now that's on there, I'm going to remove all these parts. I'm going to keep these OEM 10s. So, of course, it stands up by itself. We don't need this ugly piece of hunk of junk. If you own an Evo 10 and you're into it at all, man, this is a highly recommended model. Get rid of this hunk of junk. We don't need this. We just, we'll just get rid of it. How do you get this off is there's two little, on the black right there, there's two little prongs, or four little prongs. You just pop all those in and it'll slide right off. So we're done with that. Now, we have this really nice aesthetic engine bay. I think I'm going to be able to pop this off too. I don't want that in there either. But dang, that looks awesome! That's legit. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this little piece. And then I do have one piece of the resistance. This might have been a little no going back. That one popped off and I don't think it's going to, I don't know how that went on there. I think I broke it. I'm pretty sure I broke that one. But it's gone. So that looks way, way, way more aesthetic in my opinion. Let's go ahead and wipe it down a little bit to get real clean. And then I'll put one more part on there. But let's go ahead and see if this thing works. Oh, yes. Oh, it's beefy. Ooh, I like it. Boss, that's awesome. All right, let's do a nice close and see if everything closes right. Righty tighty on everything. I think it should just go down. Let's just see. Was it going? Looks pretty good. Oh, sweet baby. That is sick. Now let's just, the real trick is just to do this and be like, oh, what? Oh, 4B11T? What? Oh, yeah. I'm happy about this. Highly recommend this one. 10 out of 10. Very simple job. Very cool. How to install hood struts. That is just boss. That is boss. That is so cool. I love that noise. They should have came with it on all Evos. Alright, we have done it. We have now completed it. So the piece de resistance is here we are. This is what we do. We make things better. Everything we touch. Oh my gosh. What? That is awesome. So I did get an OEM valve cover, secondhand, in a pretty decent condition. It's a cover for the valve. So it's not an actual valve cover. It's like a what do they call it? A garnish or a what do they call it? There's a funny name for these. But it looks awesome. I love that. It looks so cool. That looks so good with everything I have now. That engine bay has really come together. So pretty much there's a lot of aftermarket on here now. Turbo Smart blow-off valve, AEM intake, aftermarket charge pipes all the way through. All I need is an aftermarket intercooler and probably a turbo manifold. And then I do have a downpipe. And then if I did do a turbo, but this just really came together. That is awesome. On the next videos. So in the next couple of videos, what I need to do is replace the crank pulley. They call it a harmonic balancer. There's rubber seal on it. Mine's kind of worn out in certain spots. So I'm going to replace it with another OEM one, and I will show you how to do that. I also need to put new brakes on my Evo 10. It being a heavy car, the brakes have worn out. So I'll do probably 2 videos of those sometime in weeks coming. But those will probably be the next videos on this channel. That is just awesome. So, I mean, I even have the hood struts on there. This is really cool. This is a cool car now. I adore that. That is just really awesome. That is just so much. Oh, that is just awesome. I'm going to do it again. I can do that all day. That is pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys enjoy this. Yeah, hit the like button on this one. You can subscribe if you want more Evo content. I have a couple other cars if you want to see those as well. Pretty dang cool. Alright, this is funny. This is a little blooper. I went to close the hood and I went like this. because there's no more stick here. I went to grab it. I forgot it's gone. That's his habit. That is so awesome. Bam. I'm happy. That's cool. Recommend this one. See you later.